I told a joke and then about asylum seekers, and then one guy just yells out, "Well, they shouldn't have come here by boat."
It's like some nights of the Comedy Festival are the best shows I've ever had, and some nights are the worst shows I've ever had.
It was a good night. Felt good to be back. Sydney is alive. The best city in Australia is back. It's alive and it's thumping with pussy and.
Yeah, Hobart just opened up today. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
See, I view like Sydney and Hobart like right on they're like they're both the two worst cities in Australia, but for completely different reasons.
You're putting Sydney down the bottom.
Oh yeah, Sydney's always. I've been pretty loud and proud about that since day one. I think,
Yeah, I told you
and
to be loud
then
and proud.
and then I always go like, man, why do I sell so shit? What did you say?
I said I told you'd be a loud and proud gay. That's
Yeah, exactly.
But you think Sydney's the worst?
I've been pretty vocal about this since day one. I just would never want to live there. It's so hard to get around. It's
I
so
wouldn't.
expensive, and the roads. And I've said the same thing a million times. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse.
That's fucked. I'm just gonna say that. Because the fact, like, I get it if you lived in Perth, maybe, but Melbourne.
That pissed Will off so
I
much.
mean,
he didn't
I
open
don't
his
rank
eyes for a
Melbourne
minute.
number one, by the way.
Well, let's rank comedy audiences.
they're-
Melbourne last.
Last, yes.
Yeah.
Last.
Yeah.
Brisbane.
Actually,
Brisbane first.
Brisbane and Perth are number 1 and 2.
dude.
Yeah, Brisbane 1, Perth.
Oh, I think Perth's
I don't know if
better.
I put Perth 2.
Perth's better for me.
But is Perth just? I picture Perth being like, you're halfway through a joke and then someone's like, "Yeah, you killed cunt," and you're like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
No, that's Darwin.
Yeah. See, that's why I wouldn't put Perth number 2, because Perth is like for half of the show number 1, and then there's always one guy that's like, like I told a joke and then about asylum seekers, and then one guy just yells out, "Well, they shouldn't have come here by boat," and I'm like, do we really want to do this?
I think that's more of a reflection on your audience.
No, that doesn't happen in any other state.
I know, but like I had one drunk lady in Perth, but yeah, so I guess I had one, but they didn't tell anything like backwards or like, you know, anything racist or anything like that. They just were like drunk, which can happen anywhere. But I mean, yeah, Melbourne's definitely like the worst place to perform in. There's no doubt about it. Like
I don't think
it's,
Melbourne's the bottom. I don't know.
No, like it's good for us because we live
Melbourne's
there.
Weird.
It's like some nights of the Comedy Festival are the best shows I've ever had, and some nights are the worst shows I've ever had. Like I've just
Tell you,
Melbourne can do that. Like every Brisbane show I do, it's like consistently like the same type of energy.
But like
Melbourne,
Newcastle
will
rips.
go in waves.
I always have great shows in Newcastle, anywhere in Queensland. Oh, some places regionally a bit weird actually, but that's just because I don't see much entertainment. But
Have you performed everywhere yet, Will? I almost called you Bill.
I like Bill.
Bill didn't
just
show
call me
up.
Billy. You know, I haven't performed everywhere, but let me say this: I've performed in Melbourne before.
Yeah.
Sorry if that sounded bad on audio, but I had to expel breath from me.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel
This
it.
is-
I've had a lot of those exhales on stage in Melbourne.